direction of the President of the United States, stay in your homes. I repeat, stay in your homes. Your personal safety, the safety of the entire city, depends upon your full cooperation with the military.
All right, YouTube, this is Our Generations Roswell. This was a real world event, not a training mission. It's not clickbait. It's not made up. This is a real world event that's actually happened. Okay, we now have new witness testimony. Okay, another fighter pilot recently came forward. Okay, she was absolutely terrified by what she witnessed. Okay, and I'm going to briefly go over a few things. A tic-tac shaped craft bouncing around the sky like a ping pong ball, submerging underwater, traveling faster than anything man-made. And these people are risking their livelihood, their careers, their family. They're risking everything to tell the truth, right? We now have the testimony from the radar specialist. Okay, all this new information is being slowly leaked out. And by the way, they confiscated the hardware for the radar imagery, and we also have new ground radar confirmation. I mean, look, the evidence, it just keeps stacking up and stacking up and stacking up, okay? This particular sighting has more validation than any other UFO incident in history. I mean, do you just realize how powerful this is? This is it, guys. This is the real deal, okay? Members from the Department of Defense quitting their job, from the DOD, quitting their damn job to investigate this, risking everything, okay? We also have lifelong members of the military leaving the military in order to get to the truth. The Navy has flat out admitted we don't have this type of technology. We don't know what it is, okay? This is coming from our military. Okay, they're even ruling out a possible black budget secret military project because this craft was accelerating and maneuvering in a way it would kill any human being. Okay, and you guys know it was traveling at supersonic speeds. Okay, we have the most advanced radar systems on the planet, verifying that this craft was going from 80,000 feet down to sea level in a matter of seconds, right? Again, all confirmed. And before any of this happened, a fleet of UFOs was spotted on radar and later chased down by fighter pilots before they vanished from the face of the earth. They simply vanished, okay? And we now have the longitude and latitude of their last known location somewhere off the coast of Mexico. I'm going to go over it in my upcoming videos, okay? This is all new information coming out, okay? Now you guys have to realize, okay, this was a series of events, okay? It started out with the fleet of UFOs. They said possibly about 100 of them. Okay, next thing you know, we have fighter pilots chasing some unknown craft, maneuvering and accelerating at speeds that it would be impossible for any human to survive. It would completely annihilate anything man-made. We don't even have the material to withstand such a force, such a G-force, right? We don't even have any Earth-made material that could stand up against that kind of pressure. Okay, the military has also admitted there was a multi-million-dollar secret UFO program in order to investigate the UFOs. This is all black budget stuff, people, okay? Again, Our Generations Roswell. Okay, just an overwhelming amount of evidence, okay? Look, guys, really? You guys understand how powerful this is, okay? This was an alien aircraft, okay? Look, the debate is over. It's impossible that this was man-made. Okay, they're calling it a threat. Now they're calling it a threat to national security. I mean, could you imagine if another country got a hold of this technology? What would they do with it, right? The fighter pilot said this would be considered an act of war. Crazy. Okay, an unidentified flying object entering our airspace, performing just hostile maneuvers. It would be considered an act of war had it been from another country and like a known fighter jet or whatever. But this thing was toying with the most sophisticated aircraft we have, like a cat playing with a mouse, okay? Right? Now they're reporting that the UFO jammed the radar signals. It just seems like the information is slowly trickling out. And again, I encourage all of you, I don't know if I mentioned it, go watch the documentary Unidentified. They did a great job covering this, okay? I'm going to say probably one of the top 3 UFO documentaries of all time. When I'm talking about the series Unidentified, I mean, guys, really, check it out. Mind-blowing stuff. Like, I couldn't even sleep last night. This stuff blew my mind. You guys just please, I'm begging you, go check it out. Trust me. Look, guys, I feel overwhelmed right now. Like, I don't understand. What is the world doing? Like, this is a real UFO sighting, but people are like, whatever, meh, right? Meh. It's crazy. Like I said, this is Our Generations Roswell, but for whatever reason, I don't know, people still want to look at like these fake TikTok videos on YouTube when the government just said, here you go, UFO community. Here's the real deal. What are you going to do with it? And they did that because they know they're busted. They know they can't hide this. Too many whistleblowers, too many people coming forward. They had to release it to the public. So I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys what I plan on doing. I'm going to thoroughly break this down. In fact, I'm probably going to devote every video to this particular sighting over the next week or so. We're going to break it down, okay? And I'm going to go over everything in great detail because somebody needs to. Right? I mean, you guys out there, you want the real deal, right? You want disclosure. You want to know if we're alone. Are we alone? Well, I think this is a good starting point right here. And I think the question is, no. or the answer to that question would be no, we are not alone. Okay? And now, like I said, we just learned there was another ship involved. How crazy is that? With the most advanced radar technology confirming the craft was traveling through the air and then submerged into water. Like, what is that? It's like out of a movie, right? It sounds like it's out of a damn movie. Okay, they said once it was underwater, it was traveling 2 times faster than the fastest submarine known to man. Okay, it didn't have any type of heat signature, any type of propulsion, running circles around, like I said, our most advanced military aircraft. Like I said, like a cat toying with a mouse, right? Insanity, okay? And again, we have radar confirmation, video confirmation. I mean, look, if this was man-made, you should be absolutely terrified because this is technology beyond our understanding. It is something we have never seen. This is like something Bob Lazar talked about. So once again, I'm going to break it down. I'm going to make multiple videos. To me, this is disclosure. And people think, look, let me touch on that. People think disclosure is one defining moment. The aliens are going to land on the White House lawn and say, "Oh, we're here," and shake our hand, right? No. Disclosure is a slow process, and I believe this is a huge, important piece of the puzzle, right? It'll probably be like a 10-year process, and this is only the beginning. And again, I cannot believe the world isn't taking this serious. Like, what is wrong with people? Like people's priorities are so screwed up, okay? And I've only mentioned about 20 or 30% of the new information that is currently being released, so I'm probably going to break it down, I don't know, guys, maybe 3 or 4 different videos, because I can't make one video. It'd be 3 hours long, right? I mean, this is an incredible story, and I honestly believe we will look back at this moment in history, and we're going to realize this was a defining moment at getting to the truth that we are not alone. People are going to look back and say, yeah, remember the Nimitz sighting, the Navy sighting. That's where it all started. Now, it didn't start here. Now, look, it goes all the way back to Roswell in the 40s and 50s, but, this is bold. This is so bold for our military to say, we don't know what this is. We don't have this technology. And, you should be afraid because if it is, China or Russia or any other country and they have this technology, we should be very afraid. Because again, they just made our fighter pilots, look like little scooters, like little mopeds, right? I mean, you see the video here. This thing was traveling at speeds that would crush any human, that would completely destroy anything man-made. We don't have anything on Earth that could withstand that type of G-force, nothing. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, well, there's probably, the secret military projects out there, DARPA, things like that. Well, you might be right. But I believe this is some type of anti-gravity technology. It's probably maybe reverse engineered. I mean, if it is man-made, it's something that came from outer space, okay? Let's go down that rabbit hole. Maybe they were able to reverse engineer it. And now that's what you're looking at. And don't you think it's odd? I just showed a video, go down 2 videos of a fleet of UFOs in the sky over the UK, and that's exactly what they're describing in the memos, in the documents from the Navy. That it was these hundreds of little dots in the sky, then they picked them up on radar, then the fighter jet pilots chased them, and they completely vanished at the Mexico border. And now they're investigating the longitude and latitude at the precise exact location where they fell off the radar. Okay? I mean, look guys, like I said, I'm only giving you 20, 30, maybe 40%. We're going to break it down. I'm going to calm down. I'm going to slow down in my next video. Okay? We're going to go over this in great detail. I believe this is this makes Roswell look like a joke, like an absolute joke. This is the real deal. And it drives me crazy. So many people on YouTube, they complain about the clickbait. They complain about the CGI. Well, here you go. Why aren't you eyeball deep in this stuff? This is the most important sighting of our generation, of our lifetime. Forget generation, of our era, right? Of our era. And why aren't people, like I said, why aren't they just eyeball deep in this? I mean, this is so important. It is crucial to humanity. I mean, look, I might sound crazy, but I'm telling you guys, this is it. I know it.